Hey everybody, welcome to your very next form. This is pattern Chun-Ji. Now in pattern Chun-Ji, this is what you have to learn as a white belt yellow stripe moving up to a full yellow belt. Now pattern Chun-Ji is similar to four direction, but in this form, instead of just turning in one direction, we're gonna be adding 180-degree turns and 90-degree turns. Chun-Ji means heaven and earth. This is important for you to remember to pass your belt test. What does Chun-Ji mean? It means heaven and earth. And in this new form, the new moves you are going to be learning are an inside-outside block, as well as a back stance, also known as an L stance, also similar to a fighting stance. This entire form has 19 moves in it, and it's also still in the shape of a plus pattern. Now, one of the things you're going to be hearing me say a lot through this training video is you're going to be using the same arm and the same leg to execute your next move throughout most of this form. So let's get started. Just as in all forms, you are going to start in a ready stance, which is a Chun-Ji stance. From Chun-Ji, you are going to take your left foot and you are going to turn and pivot your feet into a walking stance to your left. So left foot turns to the left as your body turns, pivoting into a good walking stance, doing a low block with your left arm. From there, you're going to step forward with your right leg into a right arm middle punch. Okay, this is where it starts. You're going to use the same arm and the same leg you just moved to do the same thing on the other side. So this is your first form that you're learning that we're going to turn 180 degrees to your right. Okay, so same arm, same leg. Your shoulder, your right arm that's out right now, your shoulder is going to be kind of pointing in the direction you're going to be turning. So always turn in this form to your shoulder. Okay, so the arm that's out turning to your shoulder, we're going to turn 90 degrees to your right using the same arm and the same leg to execute our next move, which is a down block in a walking stance. From there, you're going to step forward in another walking stance with your left foot and your right arm out. Here we go again. You're going to be using the same arm and the same leg you just moved. Your shoulder of your left arm is kind of showing you what direction you're going. Now we're going to go to the front. So instead of 180 degrees, now we're just turning 90 degrees towards the front. Same arm, same leg, a good down block walking stance with your left arm and your left leg. Step forward with your right leg and use your right arm for a middle punch. Same arm, same leg that you just used. Okay, your right arm is out. Your shoulder blade of your right arm is telling you what direction you're going. Again, we're turning 180 degrees. So you're facing the front right now. You've got to turn to the right facing the back using the same arm and the same leg to execute a down block in a walking stance with your right arm. Then you're going to step forward with a middle punch with your right leg and your left arm. You are now halfway through Chun-Ji. If you need to pause this video and continue to repeat it until you get this first section down, man, do that, okay? It's better that you learn the beginning than try to just learn it all at one time. The second half is where we introduce our back stance as well as an inside-outside block. Now, we're going over this in class, so if the video seems a little confusing, this is stuff we can talk about in class, okay? So the video is here just to remind you what you've already been learning in class. So with that same arm and same leg of your left arm and your left leg, we're going to turn 90 degrees to your left, and we're going to execute a inside-outside block in a back stance with our left arm as our block. From there, we're going to step forward with our right leg into a walking stance, middle punch with our right arm. Again, here's that phrase. Same arm, same leg. That means the same arm and the same leg you just executed a move, you're going to be using them again to execute the next move. Again, with your right arm punching, It's your right shoulder blade. That's the direction we're turning. We're going to turn all the way around 180 degrees into a back stance with our right arm in an inside-outside block. From there, step forward with your left foot into a walking stance using your left arm as a middle punch. Same arm, same leg, turning 90 degrees to your left into a back stance, inside-outside block. From there, we're going to use our right leg to step into a walking stance using our right arm as a middle punch. We're almost done. We're going to turn 180 degrees to the right. I was hoping you would kind of fill that blank in, because every time we have a punch out in Chun-Ji, it's that arm's shoulder blade is the direction we're turning. So we're going to use the same arm and the same leg to turn 180 degrees back towards the front, and we're going to be executing an inside-outside block in that back stance again. Maybe you've noticed the alternating that we've been doing. Next, we're going to step forward with our left leg, using our left arm as a middle punch. We're going to step forward again with our right foot, moving forward with a walking stance middle punch with our right arm, kia right here. We're going to do this again, but we're going backwards. So we're going to step back with our right leg, alternating our hand to punch with our left arm. Step back with our left leg into a walking stance, alternating our arms to punch our last move with our right hand. From there, you're going to use your last leg that you moved, which was your left, and you're going to bring it up into a Chun-Ji, which is your ready stance. And you're done.